I'm really concerned about the fact that a 10-year-old child can become the victim, of gunfire and be wounded, and we need some help.
Waterbury police made a number of arrests in connection to 2 recent shootings. One of the victims, a 10-year-old boy. Now, the majority of the suspects are young. Channel 3 Waterbury Bureau Chief Dennis Valera has more on the frustration from police over juvenile crime and the work being done to curb it.
We're recovering anywhere between 18 and 28 cars a week stolen outside of the city limits of Waterbury, here in Waterbury.
As of August 31st, 2021, Waterbury police have recorded 442 stolen vehicles, nearly 30% higher than August 31st, 2020. And the majority of those thieves, police say, are juveniles, and they're using them in violent crimes.
Some are involved in gangs with a little bit more of a structured constitution, but some are truly coming out of neighborhoods and part of just group violence.
Take last Thursday, where an 18-year-old woman and a 10-year-old boy were shot on Congress Avenue. Police arrested 21-year-old Derek St. Hilaire and 18-year-old Thomas West in connection to those shootings, as well as 2 juveniles tied to stolen cars used in the shootings.
This is a lot of what we've been talking about over the course of the last several years.
Chief Fernando SPAGNOLO says they work with a wide range of partners to curb this.
But there's not a lot there for the juvenile matters.
Waterbury Youth Services has worked with the city's youth for decades. They have 22 different programs, including mentorship and other juvenile justice programs.
We make recommendations for what they can do to learn from the offense. So it's not punitive in any way, it's restorative, and we want to restore the harm that's been done. We want the young person to learn from what happened and figure out a way to give back to the community.
As Waterbury Youth Services and other organizations work with the city's youth, Chief Spagnuolo hopes state leaders come to the table soon.
I'm not saying we should throw the key away and lock people up, but there may be a small group of high-risk juveniles that would be better served in a detention facility for a period of time until we could figure out the right programming for them. At least we would know at that point that they were safe and our communities would be safer.
Waterbury police say more arrests could come from their investigations into Thursday's shootings. Now, Waterbury Youth Services, they are currently recruiting participants and help like mentors for their programs. More info can be found on the Channel 3 app. Here in Waterbury, Dennis Valera, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.